forget how you. It's been a while since I ran this thing.
That guy had like a whole thing with depression and shit. He really should have killed himself with that whole thing. He really did the world a disservice by not doing the job.
Advocate for Daniel Dopp to kill himself.
Yeah.
The only podcast that advocates pro other fantasy people killing themselves.
I gotta imagine that a lot of like comments on Twitter and stuff.
Shit like this.
Do you think Daniel Dopp has a Twitter?
Daniel Dopp?
Yeah,
definitely.
Do you think like most of the comments are
find out
about,
right
hey,
now.
you should probably kill yourself type of comments?
Let's see right now.
Are we recording?
Wait, let's call Matt. Let's have Matt do some investigations, and we'll call him with an update.
Oh no, I don't want to hear Matt's stupid Twitter stories.
No, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna talk to him for a long time.
Yeah, he's gonna go on about something he did on Twitter and how it was so not in the mood.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
dude?
we have a quick on the podcast request for you.
Okay, what's up?
Can you go on Twitter and tell Daniel Dopp from ESPN to kill himself?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm in the middle of a euchre here right now.
Okay, but can you work on that and send us updates later?
Hit the pause button.
So we don't know what we just lost, but the cat jumped on the keyboard.
As soon as the kid jumped on the keys, I'm assuming it stopped.
Matt, we called Matt and asked him to tell Daniel Dopp to kill himself on Twitter.
Did you fart?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
All right, time to go.
So we'll be hearing more about that later.
Go, Loki.
So let's just jump right into the
Loki, you do this to yourself every
the
time.
business end of this. Let me call Ben.
Man, that smells. Loki, you're losing favor with me.
You're not going on that fucking keyboard again.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
He's sneaky.
He went around you. You were yelling at the cat, made a perfect distraction for him.
I told Ben I was going to be calling him today.
Just gotta rough him up a little bit. Eventually, leave.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay, so Ben, you try and call him.
Ben doesn't want to be on the podcast.
He spent the week fucking doing whatever.
Did you tell him what time it was at?
I told him yesterday, and I said, "Hey, we're going to do it tomorrow because
Ben was going to the casino.
Yeah, but not like right now, is he?
I don't know. Did Riley go to the casino with him?
I don't know.
Riley. It's not even ringing.
Yeah, Ben's got like his phone on mute. Or
Oh
something.
yeah, he sent me right to voicemail. Oh, Ben's being about as cool about this phone call as he was about joining the fantasy league. Riley's not. I think they're in cahoots at this point.
Riley also could be asleep.
Yeah, he's a sleepy boy.
Well, I guess the teams thing.
Oh, that's true. We always do the rankings, don't we?
Yeah.
Normally.
So I guess we're just
prepared.
doing this old school. We're not going to do rankings. We're just going to go through the team and say how bad they suck.
Daniel Dopp is the worst. Let's get the worst team.
Daniel Dopp.
Yeah.
Well, we'll hear more from Matt later to see if he got him to kill himself or not.
Matt's playing euchre with his family. He ain't gonna do that.
Matt is absolutely still on Twitter, even if he's with his family in any capacity.
All right, let's go to Jerry's team. He's first on the list.
We're not going to do Are we going to do matchups this week too?
No. This is quick.
We'll do matchups in 5 seconds per matchup.
There's been a lot of talk about how bad Jerry's team is.
I don't think his team's.
I don't think he's got a good starting lineup. I think, or a very possibly good starting lineup.
Oh, I didn't notice this. Do you see Aaron Jones' whole beard situation?
No, he's got a beard.
Yeah, but he's got like the end of his beard.
Oh, he's
dyed.
got it dyed.
That seems like he should be a Lincoln guy.
I can't tell. Has he always had a beard or never had a beard?
He's had a beard, not that thick,
Uh.
and definitely not that blonde and dyed.
I think we can all agree Jerry's team is okay. Someone was giving him hell on the I almost think it was Ben. Didn't Ben call him a cooked pig or something?
Yeah, he said.
Or I called him a cooked
Because
pig.
I had him look at the rankings, and he was supposed to, or the teams, and he was supposed to be given his rankings, and that's what he said. The only thing I've drawn from this so far, and then he just posted Jerry's team was a cooked
No, he just
pig.
put a picture of a pig
Yeah.
about Jerry's team.
I mean, I don't think Jerry's team's that bad.
Let's go to Silvernail's team. Yeah, I didn't think so. I told Jerry because I think he called and asked or something. Like, hey, your team looks all right to me.
Well, I should say in Jerry news, he did try to negotiate a trade with me earlier this week for a player I didn't have.
I think Jerry sent me a trade as well. I don't remember what it was. But...
Well, no, he just texted me. He was like, "Give me my handcuff running back."
Oh, that's right.
And I have a handcuff running back. But not the one he was trying to get Ty Chandler from Lincoln.
But by asking you.
But by asking me, which is that's a weird way to go about it.
Well, T. Higgins is doubtful to play now.
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
No.
Yeah, so he already has a hamstring injury.
Damn, I'm gonna have to drop him on my NGP
Oh yeah, I forgot
team.
he's on the NGP team.
That was Lincoln's guy.
Oh yeah, that's another.
Get away from me.
It's another Jerry thing. Is Jerry immediately playing a hurt player in the NGP league?
Well, he's about to do it in the other league too. Or no, that's Silvernail.
That's
has
Silvernail. So Silvernail, what a trash team this is. He doubled up on the Raiders. That's always a good move.
Yeah, and then his third round pick, I believe, was Kelsey, who apparently looks to be washed.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
I didn't even notice that.
Silvernail could be in trouble.
Yeah, and then he's got hurt T. Higgins. I mean, Josh Allen's good, but CeeDee Lamb's good.
Oh, he's got some running backs on his bench that I kind of like. Who cares though? Terrible team.
Horrible team.
Malash. Ooh. Oh, he's got Mark Andrews. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
If you had Andrews, do you spend all your fab to get likely at this point?
I think I would just ride it out and see what happens. Because I feel like people were saying
the car crash really affected him.
He actually, I guess people were saying on Twitter, he actually ran more routes than likely.
Yeah, 4 more.
But like
And
it definitely seems
clearly
like they're
worse.
both playing.
Tyson, get your ass out of my face.
I always like Matt Lash's team, but then his team always falls apart after 7 weeks.
Yeah, I do like his team a lot.
Like Achan, I like Bijan,
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison, Devonta Smith.
I'm not high on D. Smith, but in all capacities.
He's got the DUI man himself, Jordan Addison.
Although, yeah, I think that guy's a bum, too.
Oh, I didn't see this. Demario Douglas, look, he's got a beautiful head of hair now.
I never knew what he looked like to begin with, so very few people did.
I do. I got him in Dynasty.
So do I. I still know what he looks like.
He's got Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis is wearing number 0 now?
I'm going to Troy's team. Matt Lash's team, probably pretty good.
Yeah.
He'll fall. He'll screw it up, though.
Troy.
Troy's team is
pretty mediocre.
I hate Dallas Goedert.
Well, I hate Deontay Johnson in the flex. Shut up! Shut up!
I'm a believer in Deontay Johnson. I think that guy's going to get 100 catches this year. Easily.
Really?
Yeah.
That means you're a Bryce believer?
No, I think he's horrible.
Then,
He's still going to complete 100 passes, though.
Where do you fall on the whole Kyron Williams situation?
Big believer in Kyron.
Even with the whole kick returner fiasco?
Yeah, that's how good he is. They want him to have the ball more.
Well, then did you see what's his face is returning punts? The other running back? Everybody freaked out about Kyron returning kicks, and then the other running backs returning punts.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Blake Corum.
No, I didn't hear that. But, man, yeah, so that's why I was wanted to pick 12 in the draft, but then Costanza went to 1. I was going Gibbs and Kyron on the turn.
Oh, yeah. That I thought about going going Gibbs first, And then I was going to maybe go, but I figured there was no way JT would come back around. I would have rather had JT over Kyron.
So all the mocks I'd go Gibbs and Kyron, but sometimes Saquon would fall back to me.
Yeah.
So I'd go Saquon and Gibbs then usually.
So I'd rather have. I think I would have rather had Kyron over Saquon. I just feel like
I'm a big believer in Saquon.
I believe in Saquon too. I just feel like he's not going to have the touchdowns that some of them other guys will because it hurts.
I think he's gonna have a bunch of touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't know. That would
me
definitely
neither.
swing.
I'm usually wrong.
Yeah.
So.
I just feel like Hurts is so good on the goal line.
Yeah.
Why would you even change it? Do not step on that fucking.
But I
keyboard.
just remember thinking that who was the other running back? Swift. Seemed like he had a lot of chances to score touchdowns last year, where he just kept getting tackled at the one, and I don't see that happen to Saquon.
Yeah.
Because if they were 2 or 3 yards, if they were 3 yards away, Swift would get a chance to score, and he'd get tackled at the one.
Yeah, I understand that argument. It seems like these NFL teams always end up on the goal line a lot.
Yeah.
Penalties.
It is crazy how good.
Like
yeah. I think Jalen Hurts has less. I mean, he'll have 10 rushing.
Yeah, I think they're going to
this
kind
year.
of eat each other a bit.
I think they'll both have double-digit rushing touchdowns. I don't know if that's crazy.
Also, I just think that coach sucks. So
yeah,
I feel like he's going to get fired this year.
So what's our opinion on Troy's team?
Middle of the road, pretty much same as Troy. I like his receivers a lot, other than Deontay.
I think Deontay's his best receiver.
I almost went Waddle over Pittman, but then he already was injured, and I was like, I'm going to steer clear of this guy. He's just always injured.
Yeah, and Garrett Wilson's not going to be very good.
I think Garrett Wilson's going to be really good.
I think he's got
if he would have fallen to me, I would have maybe went him over one of the running backs.
I think his quarterback's junk, so. All right, on to Gator.
He has Anthony Richardson also.
Oh, you should trade him, get the stack.
So I can have all Colts.
Yeah.
I already have JT and Pittman.
Oh, I know,
Hey, shut up! Oh my fucking god, shut up!
Man, that is just the worst thing I've ever heard. You should sell all your dogs into slavery and get 2 more cats.
Every time they do that, it gets more and more likely.
Was it Lydia too?
Yeah, Lydia's here.
Yeah, so their mom, and they freak out.
That person they see every day. Yeah. Let's go to Gator. He already had kind of a disappointing game from Derrick Henry.
Touchdown saved them. Hey, Lydia.
And then Kyler Murray.
Lydia, don't say anything super bad. The podcast is going. Okay.
I know that me and you both usually say the N-word when we enter the house, but
not me. Well, it's Lydia and Zach. Not Dylan.
It's a family tradition in this house. You have to say the N-word when you walk into the front door. Yeah, it looks really nice.
I like your pants.
Justin Jefferson. I mean, I thought Gators' team was pretty solid, but now seeing that bad score from Derrick Henry is making me say his team sucks.
I think that's fair. Yeah, his team trash.
Was it before that? I would have said really good team. I like his team a lot, but now I'm going to say trash.
I don't like Henry. I don't like Robinson. I don't like Jefferson.
I don't like
Debo's
Robinson.
washed.
Not be so mean.
That's my thing. I've been mean to everyone's team so far.
Yeah, other than Matt Lash. I think we were
Matt
pretty
Lash,
nice,
but yeah,
nice to Matt Lash.
I was just mean to him personally, saying he would choke and fall apart like normal.
That's not mean. That's just
what happens.
Cold hard facts.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else to say about Gators team.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a typical Gator team. He'll lose interest and the team will get terrible.
Did you see this? He's got Drake London out of his lineup right now.
Isn't Drake London? No, he's not hurt.
He just has him out of his lineup.
That's how good his receivers are, I guess.
Yeah, he just took him out.
So you got to decide between London and Ridley, and he likes Ridley more, I guess.
I don't know. I would probably be playing the guy. What he probably took him top 30.
Yeah, but I
31st?
think Gator's all about projected points. He seemed Ridley projected for like 0.3 more, so he put him in.
I think you're definitely right.
What
That
else
is what
could
he's
it
doing.
be?
That is what he's doing. he falls for the projected points.
Yeah, well, because look, he puts his top scoring wide receivers in the wide receiver slots too, even though one of them's Monday night.
Yeah.
And Ridley's gonna play in the flex Sunday at noon.
Yeah, Gator, figure your shit out.
He already doesn't seem to be interested.
Gator already on the cusp of getting kicked out of the league yet again.
All right, let's go to Lincoln.
Game.
Did it seem like Zay Flowers last night had way more yards and better game than what he ended up having?
I think because he kept having shit called back.
He 6 catches for 37 yards.
Yeah, that's very
Not
unimpressive.
great.
And it put him in the flex too on the
well done,
on the
Lincoln.
Thursday night.
And he's got a Monday night wide receiver as well. I love it.
Tua's looking odd with his hair and no facial hair. It's an odd. Saquon, you were just talking him up. And Njoku's
I do love Saquon.
Njoku's a classic Lincoln guy. Neighbor's a classic new Lincoln guy.
He's got Koo too.
Koo, because
Gotta talk
that was
kickers with Lincoln.
that was the big shakeup in the draft. Was the great Matt and his brother-in-law betrayal towards Lincoln. Although Lincoln waited way too long. Also, Koo is projected 6.9 points, so guaranteed good Koo game.
Good Koo game coming up. All right, let's go to Riley.
Oh, and also he has Jerry's handcuff running back that Jerry wants.
Trade.
And also Xavier Legette has the looks of a classic Lincoln guy to me.
Hey, look at Riley's team. I think it's worse than Jerry's team.
I disagree, but the running backs are terrible. The running backs are awful, but man, his receivers are really good.
Yeah. I guess it was the Ingram thing. I was just staring at Ingram. I just don't like him very much.
So, I made my own rank. He almost knocked that chair over. I made my own rankings this year. I had all of his receivers in my top 8. My top 8 receivers.
You think Puka's top 8?
Yeah. I don't buy all the razzmatazz about.
I like Riley also gonna play Sunday night in the wide receiver spot, and Nico Collins in the flex.
Yeah.
At the 1 o'clock.
Puka's
Sunday.
earned to be. He's not a flex. Puka's a wide receiver, Crim.
What?
I know, but that's what people think. Like, I got to put my best 2 receivers in there. Like, I can't put Jefferson in the flex. He's Justin Jefferson.
So is everyone in our? I lose to people that are this fucking stupid.
I think people are just haven't really fucked with their lineups because they drafted the team yet, and haven't really
How not?
stuff.
Everyone gets on there and roster baits to their team multiple times a day.
I agree.
How have they not
I
looked
agree.
at that?
I agree. But yeah, his running backs are trash. I know he kind of had to he was in a bad part in the draft where the running backs just kept not falling. We're going much earlier than what you'd expect. Because I think he was trying to play the ADP game with the running backs.
I have
And
no
they just-
idea what to think about Austin Eckler. I thought he wasn't even gonna play this year.
I think he's completely washed. He's gonna be terrible.
It's kind of what I was thinking, but
And also not a big Swift guy.
ESPN believes a little different.
Did-
Projected him for 10 points.
Did he take Eckler before Swift?
I don't know.
No, he didn't.
All right, let's go to my team. Riley's team I hate.
I would be playing Gus Edwards over Eckler if I was him.
Oh, he has Gus Edwards. I'd probably do that too.
Or even maybe, probably not Zeke against the Browns.
All right, let's get off Riley's terrible team into a good team. Mine.
Yours. You have no quarterback currently.
I just picked one up though. I just picked up Skank Williams.
Hank Williams?
Hank Williams, Skank Killiams.
Oh, Caleb Williams.
No, I didn't. I picked up Fields, but I don't know who to play. Well, if Fields is starting, I'm playing Fields.
Yeah, I probably would too.
And Caleb will ride the bench.
Although that should be a good matchup for Caleb Williams.
Yeah, but I think he's a bust, so.
Why'd you draft him then?
Because
you drafted him in.
Because stupid Jerry auto drafted friggin' multiple quarterbacks. Really burned me.
Jerry's burned you multiple times this week in your NGP league. He ruins it immediately by.
He's only burned himself in that one.
You got Chuba on the bench.
Yeah, but who am I supposed to play him over?
Yeah, I agree. How do you feel about that report I showed you yesterday, though, that Kamara's going to jail?
Prison.
Or prison, that's right. It said NFL players react to Kamara going to prison.
As long as it's after Sunday, I'm fine.
Or what isn't he like selling his house too? Wasn't that a bunch of drama?
Yeah, I did hear he's selling his house.
Then you got Keenan Allen.
Yeah, dude, this
Rasheed Rice already had a good
is
game.
Stacked.
But I feel like you got some running backs there. I'd be and receiver really that I'd be constantly worried about them getting injured.
Well, I'm constantly worried about every one of my players getting injured.
I know, but these are the paper the
Wait, which receiver are you talking about? I got like a bunch of them.
Cooper Kupp.
Oh, I was much more worried about Christian Watson getting injured.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, your team's the embodiment of the SpongeBob guy. Every morning I wake up and break my legs. Every afternoon.
Yeah, but I handcuff Christian Watson with Dontavian Wicks, so that doesn't even matter.
That's true.
In fact, I hope he gets hurt.
Every morning. And Marshawn Lloyd, you have as the handcuff that's already hurt. The guy that's just been constantly, in one way or another, hurt all off season.
Well, I needed
Keenan Allen also famously hurt all the time.
Yeah, but Josh Jacobs hopefully is famously hurt this year.
That's true. I mean, he could be.
Yeah, then it's all coming up Marshawn
I'm just
Lloyd.
pointing out all the players you have that are always hurt. Justin Fields, I mean, if you're going injury prone at quarterback, he could be your guy. He got injured last year. I don't know if I'd call him injury prone though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about the injury stuff because I don't know a player that's not like injury prone at this point.
The rookies.
Yes, it took you a while to think of any names, and nothing really came to mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Amon-Ra, but he was injured last year. He just played through it. Another awesome team up next, my team.
Oh yeah, look at that. We must have the same order on that sheet thing.
Yeah, I think it I wonder if it organizes it based on...
They never used to. Remember, it was just always random in the past.
Until there was a... Oh, yeah. I remember us having trouble like keeping track of that last year.
See, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this team.
Awesome team.
I'm not a JT guy. He's fine, but don't love him. I hate Jordan Love, actually. I think super over-fucking rated. I do not think he's good. Mike Evans, it's done, washed. He's probably okay, but he's got the worst quarterback I've ever seen play football.
It's true.
Michael Pittman, I hope Michael Pittman does good. I'm worried.
I believe in Anthony, so...
I believe in Anthony in fantasy football.
I believe him as a real-life quarterback.
I hope you're right, because I have that stack in the one Dynasty League.
Well, did you watch the last preseason game? He looked awesome. He looked awesome in the last preseason game.
Okay, I heard a lot of people talking shit about him.
The earlier ones he didn't look very good, but the last one he looked awesome. Okay. They were just airing it out every play.
Then Tank Smell, you got third string wide receiver there. That's cool.
Number one.
Except for when the other two are on the field. Then he doesn't get to be on the field sometimes, I guess. From what I've heard.
I believe.
He does seem awesome when he plays.
Well, I've been debating back and forth all week of playing him or Stevenson or Reed. Maybe I should just go by the Gator logic. Go with the guy that's projected the most.
You just gotta go, yeah. Oh, hey.
Well, and then I also got the starting running back for the Saints.
Hey, Zach, that's pretty cool. You also are an idiot and put a 1 o'clock guy in your flex when you have a 4:30 guy in.
Well, I haven't looked at that. I'll switch that right in. I'll switch that right now. That's not as egregious as the Monday.
I can't believe I ever lose to anyone in fantasy football.
Lose to all of us.
That's what I mean. I lose to everyone. Maybe I should also be.
I don't usually
roster.
sweat the 4:00, 1:00 games that much. It's more so the
and
opposite days.
And yet it could definitely screw you.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you going to do at that point? I don't even have anybody that plays later than that.
Don't act like you knew any of that before you screwed up your roster. All right, let's go to Matt's team. Matt, 14 points for Mahomes, starting right out where he left off last year.
Yeah, I'm playing Matt, so I was pretty excited about that.
Oh, are you really? That's not bad.
Yeah, but his kicker scored fucking 9 points.
Yeah, it kind of evens it out. I really wanted Jacobs this year.
I like Matt's team a lot.
And
actually.
Kenneth Walker and Tyreek all. Yeah, I like Matt's team actually. Except for Patrick Mahomes, I never would have picked him. Especially not in the 4th or 3rd round.
It's a good thing he's rostering Jared Goff also for that 1 week that Mahomes is on bye. He's gonna need Jared Goff for that 1 week that Mahomes is on bye.
Yeah, just think if Matt had the stack with any of these Kansas City guys.
That'd be a really good team instead of what it is now. His bench is pretty weak. Roma Duze's should be awesome. I wanted Rome pretty bad.
He drafted Mahomes in the 3rd round, right?
I think so.
We gotta stay on this a little bit.
Yeah, I think he went.
He drew 47th pick, 12, 24, 36.
Yeah, that's 3rd. Right? Or 4th.
That'd be the 4th. So he drafted him like at the very
Yeah,
end
you're
of
right.
the 4th.
Yeah, because he went Hill, then Jacobs and Walker, then he went Mahomes, and then he was gonna try and get Rashee Rice, and then you sniped to Rashee Rice.
So I got Rice in the 5th. Nice.
We got Rice in the 5th or 4th, whatever.
I'm saying 5th. It sounds better.
whatever order, one
Yeah.
pick apart. Actually, he was really disappointed he had Christian Kirk. I think Kirk should be fine.
Yeah, I like Kirk. I think Kirk's going to be the best receiver on the team.
Early on, I think eventually Brian Thomas maybe would.
Yeah, in like 5 years when Kirk retires, probably.
Yeah, that's when we're drafting this team
Yeah.
for. Is from 5 years from now.
All right, let's skip Connor.
Just skip him.
Yeah.
Skip the new guy.
Yeah, I'm not interested. Plus, I'm playing him this week, so we definitely got
Oh, you don't want to look at his team?
No, his team sucks. We all know it. We don't need to talk about it.
He's still Justin Tucker from Lincoln.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's a rapist. It turns out.
Yeah, he's been trying to rape everybody constantly.
Yeah.
And rape himself.
Yeah, that too.
He was also just so upset that he took Najee Harris.
Yeah, the guy is a quitter, man. He threatened to quit so many times.
Who he is currently starting. So for being such a terrible draft pick, you'd think if you
yeah, and then he was asking, you wanted Christian McCaffrey in a trade for Najee, but terrible, right? Guy's so bad, couldn't make this guy's roster. He'd never draft him, but he's willing to trade him for Christian McCaffrey.
If I would have loved to get a guy that I thought was as valuable as Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, in like the 8th round or whatever it was. Yeah. Just crazy.
And then we just got Nolan left.
Yeah, let's talk about Nolan's team.
You got Brees. I'm pretty jealous of that. I really like Brees this year.
I like the Daniels thing. I was hoping once I didn't get
I was wondering how high he was going to go in the
what
draft.
round did he pick him in?
77th pick. So what is that? Like
it's like the 6th round.
6th round. Yeah, that sounds right.
So I was.
I can't do math.
That's 7th round.
7th round. Early 7th round. Yeah. No, I don't think that's bad though. Rashad White, I'm not a big fan of, but he'll probably be fine.
I hate Rashad White. I hate DJ Moore.
Apparently, Chris Olave was a misclick pick, but we were talking about that earlier. That
no
Nolan
one has more of those than Nolan, though. No one has more missed picks than Nolan.
Do you think he's just he makes a pick and he regrets it?
I think that's what he means by he made the wrong pick. Yeah, he meant to click it, but then he was sad as soon as he did it.
I kind of had that with Michael Pittman a bit. I picked him and like, should I just went Waddle or Debo? And it kept me up at night that night.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah, I feel like Nolan's made misclicks before. He says.
It sounds correct. DJ Moore could either be awesome or terrible. It's hard to know.
Yeah, it's just if you believe in that quarterback, I
Yeah.
guess. Well, not if you believe in him. It's just if
Believe
he's
in
actually
this
good
year.
or not.
Kincaid, I think, is going to be awesome.
Who do you think is going to be the best receiver on Chicago's team
Roma Dunze.
this year?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I don't know. I think it's going to be, like, kind of inconsistent. Like, it'll kind of, like, go back and forth. Scary Terry. I mean, I like that with the stack.
With the stack,
A lot of
pretty
people did the
nice.
stack this year. Riley stacked the Eagle guys. I
Hey,
did like a mini stack.
Nolan knows how to put a roster together. He actually put his 4:30 guy in the flex and the 1 o'clock guys in where they're supposed to be.
I'm calling that is completely accidental.
You think that's totally accidental?
Because I think this was the order he drafted him, and he hasn't changed it since.
I guess the projections do have the 2 higher guys in the.
Hey, we didn't even look at Connor's. Did Connor? Has he got his guys in the right spot?
I can't even assume he has.
He does. He's
wide
got his
receivers.
guys in the right spot.
Yeah, he sucks though. Screw that guy.
So that's Nolan. Now, do we just want to fly through these matchups?
No, it's over.
Well, I want to. We got to at least do the upset pick of the week.
Do not.
Yeah, we do.
Do not.
I'm saying upset pick of the week. Fuck it, I'll go Jerry over Malish, just to stick with the
What is
trend.
that? He already has a player with 2 points in the game.
Exactly.
That's such a coward pick.
Okay, fine. I'll pick.
I'll pick my.
What about Lincoln? I'll pick Lincoln over. I'll pick Lincoln over Silvernail.
Lincoln owns Silvernail's ass though.
He's projected 5% less.
Got
And
him by the
they
short
also
and
both.
curlies.
They both already had terrible. Oh wait! As we were doing this podcast,
Lincoln's got him right where he wants.
as
him.
we were doing this podcast, Silvernail subbed out T. Higgins for Keon Coleman.
Oh, he must be listening. And he put him in the flex,
He put him in the flex.
where he should not be. So he's actively changing his roster and doing it wrong.
It's true.
Wow.
Well, who you got as your upset pick?
I kind of want to take. There's going to be no upsets this week.
There's no upsets. Everybody's gonna win. Who's projected to win?
Yeah. Looks like Matt is going to beat you.
Well, you're projected less than the other guy right now. So you're saying you're gonna lose?
Yeah, but what was I to start the? He already has people playing though.
Yeah. See, I found Daniel Dopp on Twitter, but I only have my personal Twitter account. I don't really want to get banned for telling him to kill himself.
Make another fake Twitter. That's what I always do.
I don't want to do that right now. Matt needs to come through on bullying Daniel Dopp.
I'll take Gator. I'll take Gator's team over Nolan's.
Gator over Nolan.
I did a lot of shit talking on Nolan's team. I might as well put my money where my mouth is.
Okay.
Give me Team Gator. Even though he can't put a lineup together correctly.
Gator, yeah, I mean, that would be a new one. Gator usually he's terrible at the start of the year and then he gives up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this plant was out in my yard. What is that?
I don't know. Move your
What-
hand so I can see it.
What is that?
Those are berries.
Yeah, but it's just one random thing out in the middle of nowhere. What is it?
It's, I don't know, some sort of red-looking berry. Try one.
They look poisonous. Should I just make this the thumbnail?
Those things are poisonous you got right there that I'm looking at.
What?
That little bush right there. Plus it grows like that thing spreads like crazy too.
What bush? Out in my yard?
Yeah. I can
Oh,
see
that thing, yeah. I
that,
don't know what
yeah,
that is.
those things. If you let that seed and fall down, your backyard will be covered with those next year.
That's cool.
And they grow those berries that are like apparently they're poisonous for people.
They look kind of cool, though. That's like my neighbor. My neighbor one time just came and handed me a pamphlet saying, if you need to look through your property and try to find this plant. It's an invasive species that's, he's like, I found some he like handed me all this paperwork. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go fucking scour through the woods trying to find this one plant and get rid of it.
Well, I learned about that because we had a patch showed up on the golf course in just like the woods weeds area, and this farmer guy's like telling me about it. It's like, you got to get rid of that. It'll invade it'll take over everything. And like, unless you got to cut it down, you just got to pour weed killer right down the stem because it's a hollow stem. It's the only way to get rid of them. And I'm like, well, I like mow the grass like 2 times a week in the longest areas.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that giant plant's gonna survive.
Was this the guy that retired yesterday?
No, this is some random guy from
Oh.
just playing golf out there. He's Jed said he just promised me this will take over the golf course.
I love when
And of course I did nothing about it to fix the problem. And
it's
what
so
do you know?
awesome how
it's not all over everything.
so awesome how old people just think they're an expert on everything. Like, you get to a certain age and you just assume you've seen everything.
Well, it's just crazy. Like, we mow the greens every single day. Like, how is a giant plant gonna live on the greens if I'm mowing it every day?
That's like, I remember I was knocking on people's doors a couple weeks ago to tell them I had to like take a temporary power outage on them like in a couple days.
Yeah. Are they gonna tell them you're a sex offender?
It's Riley. Hey, are you with Ben? Oh, he never answered his phone. He was supposed to do the rankings, but we already did them.
Is that Riley?
All right, yep, see it. It was Riley. He said Ben was gay, and that's why he came down with a terrible case of gay HIV, and that's why he couldn't do the podcast.
Was he in the hospital?
Yeah, he said his sister's real mad at him for him being gay now, because they're supposed to be getting married.
It's gonna really screw up the wedding.
Yeah, his gay aides are really screwing up his wedding plans of getting married to his sister.
So much wrong with that sentence.
Should that be the podcast?
Yeah, let's end it. Yeah.
But should that be the title? Is Ben's gay?
Ben's getting married.
Ben's getting married. You gotta wait till the end of the episode to hear the news.
I did. Ben was supposed to go on that golf trip with me, and then he canceled. So I told everyone he's getting married that weekend.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And he forgot that his wedding was that weekend. They all believed it.
All right, this is the end of the podcast.